I want to welcome you to English 1302 for the Summer 1 session. As you're looking at the home page, you'll see the details here. I am your instructor, James Reed. It does list office hours, but during the summer I am not going to be in the office. You can contact me by using the email though. I do list 2 hours from 11 till 2, basically Monday and Wednesdays, when I will definitely be checking in on the emails and also being available in case you need to contact me in that way. I'm actually going to be available throughout days during the summer. You can leave an email and I will try to get back to you as quickly as I can. As you're looking at the screen, you'll see, of course, that you have the modules here, which are set up in the different units that we'll be using. It has inclusive access, which currently is not activated, at least it had not earlier. I believe it will probably activate at the start of the semester, which is going to be on Tuesday. And so this is what it shows currently. There's been an error in what is listed there. They have the wrong collection set up, but I'll make sure that gets taken care of. But right now, to access the actual textbook, just click on W.W. Norton. It's our setup here, and then you'll launch here, and it'll open up the textbook for you. It may ask you to log in, which you'll just have to log in with your school account and set that up. But this is the textbook. It's the Norton Introduction to Literature, the shorter 14th edition, and you'll see that it's divided into different areas, including the first part. As it says, part 1 is fiction. Part 2 is poetry. We're actually going to move it to the end, to the third section. And then you'll have part 3 is drama. Now, normally during a fall session or a spring session, I will cover that material in that order: fiction, short stories, then poetry, and then drama. But for the summer, I move them out of order slightly. We start with the short story. I'm going to show you that one very quickly. The short story unit, then the drama unit, and then the poetry unit. I do so because we use the poetry unit for the research paper. That's partly because it doesn't take nearly as much time to read poetry. You'll have a little more time then to be able to be working on the research paper itself. So when you look at the modules, you'll see, of course, that you do have details here, including, and this is very important, the Student Success Agreement. Now, this is something you need to do as soon as you possibly can. Just click on it. And then, of course, you have the details here to do. It doesn't take more than a couple of clicks just to show that you are attending. And that's what this does. The completion of this counts as attendance. If you do not complete it, you'll be considered not attending, will be dropped at Census Day. When I have to report who's attending and who's not. So please make sure you do this. It's very simple, very straightforward. You'll also see, of course, here under the modules, the Start Here module. If I can get this to move down, there we go. The Start Here module, just with a welcome, this is where this video will be posted here. Then I have some other details and information for you, including the syllabus highlights. And if you look at this, it opens up and you have a link to the syllabus, which if you click on it, there you'll see the syllabus itself that you may want to go over. And so we have those details for you as well. I'm just trying to go through each of the modules very quickly for you so that you'll understand what's going on. As you go through the Start Here modules, you'll see the course schedule. You'll also see how to submit an assignment to turn in from Canvas. This is a video that's done by a professor at the University of Kentucky. He's part of their Library Resource Center, and he did a video. It's only about 5 or 6 minutes. He explains how you upload, also how you can override a submission if you need to resubmit. So it's very easy to do that one. This is how to find the feedback after essays are submitted. I will mark them and put comments and other marks on those. And this explains how to locate that feedback. There is a Start Here quiz to take. It's just a little bit of something there. does not count as a grade, but it just gets you used to using using Canvas. I do have for you details here about writing about literature. I have a PowerPoint over just the overall writing process. And then I have some very detailed discussion about the literary analysis essay, which is what you will be writing for this course. There's a PowerPoint also, critical analysis, and then I have an example essay, what a short story essay may look like. So you can look at that one. I'm not going to go into it right now. Now these are some resources for you to look at if you need a refresher with MLA guidelines, and also from the Norton publishers they have some details here about the thesis, where's the thesis, how the essay works, how to read actively, how to use quotations, and how to develop the essay overall. So these are some writing resources for you to look at as well. Under the short story unit, you'll see some discussions of a couple of the short stories you're asked to read. I have some videos. I also have some other aspects for you. And then I have the list of terms that are going to be used and will also will form the basis of the final exam for you for the course. Again, this list is posted here, and it takes sometimes a little while for it to open. I apologize that it takes this long sometimes. Canvas doesn't always like to reload something, but it is there for you. We'll come back to it. Hopefully it'll open up soon, but we'll have to come back to it. So when you're going through the different ones, the different modules, there are details there for you to look at. And again, as I said, underneath the short story, you will see some details and other aspects for you, including some articles. The outline for the literary essay, sample essays for the short story assignment are posted here. This is a video that I did discussing the essay over short stories. Previously, I'll be updating that. And then the essay for the short story unit is posted here. And again, hopefully this will call up a little faster. There it is. And it just goes into the details of the assignment. This is where you'll find this for you. Let me get this just a little bit. There we go. And it just goes into the detail about formatting, including following MLA formatting, what you need to do, how to make sure that you are citing your sources properly. That's MLA formatting. Developing an essay, which is an essay, which means you have paragraphs. You have to tab over for every paragraph. You do not put extra lines between the paragraphs. For the first two essays, there's no outside research. Rather, you're looking at a particular story and offering a discussion of it, analyzing a certain way. I do have, of course, the excuse me, in the syllabus, and also for each of the assignments, I do mention about AI and the not using AI generated writing. We do have a tool turned in that will indicate if there's any AI materials. Please avoid that aspect, and keep in mind that Grammarly is an AI engine that when you use Grammarly and it's rewriting your words, then it's going to get credit for the assignment, not you. So please make sure that you're not using that or relying on it to rewrite what you're doing. So you'll see the choice of two topics. One, in this particular case, focuses on one story. The second one asks you taking a similar approach, but doing a comparison of two stories. So you have your assignment there, and then when you have your essay ready, you come here and you click on the gray bar to load it, and you'll see that that has gone to turn it in, and this you'll get a window with a submit assignment button. I don't have that kind of button, but you'll have a submit assignment. You'll click on it and then upload your essay from your computer where you have it saved. So again, that's part of what you're looking at. So again, when you're going through the modules, they're set up very similarly. and you'll see the short story unit there. The drama unit follows that. And again, you have some details here about certain works, certain plays that you're asked to read. Again, the essay over drama is posted there as well. Again, I have some older videos posted. I'll be updating those. And then under the poetry unit, you will see, again, a PowerPoint from the publisher. You have some articles over some of the poems you're asked to read. You have some assignments. You have some other details here. And you'll note that you do not have an essay because the poetry unit will lead you into the research paper. And so you will have the research paper is due toward the end of the semester, June 28th. This is the assignment for it. You'll see it looks very similar to the one I showed you for the short story, which is very similar to one for the drama. But what this is about is a research paper, and it involves use of outside sources, secondary sources, as well as the primary source or sources, the poem or poems you choose to use. The secondary sources, you have to have at least 5 secondary sources. They are to come from our TVCC LRC, and more particularly, you choose one of these poets and choose a poem or poems by that particular poet, and then there are your sources. They're already located for you. All you have to do is click on those and they will take you to the library. Let's just go down here to I have them set up with different ones. Let's go to Yeats. And so if I click on this one, it'll ask me to log in. You log in with your same ID that you used to get into Canvas. And there's the article. And so you have these details here. They provide you with a citation, so you don't have to worry about what information you need for your citation. You just have to make sure it fits into MLA standards. It gives you details about the particular work and the individual there, offering some comments about some of the key points about William Butler Yeats' poetry. And you'll see it's a fairly long article here, which is why I want to show you some of these articles are shorter, some of these are longer. And so this is from Bloom's Literature, and you'll see that again, you have the details there for you. And so this is from, it says here, Bloom's Modern Critical Views. Harold Bloom was a professor at Yale, and he put out a number of these books, and they have continued to put these out for a number of years now. So you have those. So you actually have the sources already located for you. So you do not have to worry about that. So again, these sources are available just by clicking on the link that I have provided. For instance, this one is from the Gale Group by Edna St. Vincent Millay, about Edna St. Vincent Millay's poetry. Again, I've already logged in, so I should not have to log in again to the library. It should open, and it just takes a little while, and there you go. And so this is the article. Again, this is from a book about Edna St. Vincent Millay. As you're going through this one again, it offers some comments about the poems and the details there. Looking very, you'll see again, this is a lengthy article. That's why I keep the poetry for the end, so that it doesn't take that long to read the poems. It can't take that long to read the actual articles to find what you need to help you write. So when you're looking then at the modules, they are set up to help you walk through the book and then leading into the research paper. And then, as I said, you have a test over the literary terms as your final exam. Again, one of the key aspects is being able to stay up with the reading and your assignments. If you click on the syllabus tab, what's really nice about it, it shows you the course summary. so that you can see all your daily assignments, when each one is due, what you need to do. And so you'll see also the breakdown. The essays, there are 2 of those, are 50% of your grade. The daily assignments are 10. The research paper itself is 30%. And then the literary terms test is 10%. And so you have the details here for you for your assignment. Under the module, the Start Here module, for instance, a unit there, as we get this to jump just a little bit, takes a little while. There we go. You'll see the course schedule, which lays out for you what we are doing for each of the units, and have it set up where, again, introduction, it shows you the reading, which stories you need to be reading here are listed there. Again, some details are posted. I'll be posting videos as we go along, and you'll see that we have readings listed for you, and then the details there. So please keep that in mind as you're looking at the details there for you. So the course outline is important. The syllabus tab over here is very useful, as it will also show you when the assignments are due. When you go to the home page, it will also show you what is coming up and what's due, so you can click on those to open those up. Again, one of the key aspects of this entire semester, which is a very quick summer semester, is that, of course, you stay up with the reading, stay up with the assignments. It is a situation where what we're looking at is that you have a short time for the summer to take care of the work that we're doing. You do have reading. I try to cut down some of the reading as much as I can. And as you're looking then at the details here, you'll see that different aspects are there for you. I'm looking forward to a good semester. I will be posting videos throughout this few weeks that we do have for this summer. But try and go over. I do have, as I said, already have some previously recorded. They're a little longer. I'm going to try to keep the new ones a little shorter for you, just try to get some highlights for you. But I do have some other that are posted there for you in case you want to look at something a little longer. Again, I'm looking forward to a good semester. I'm going to get this posted, and it should be available for you when you log into the course at the start of the summer semester. Thank you again for enrolling in the course, and I look forward to a good semester.